is Berkshire Hathaway, which is a diversified investment holding company. It's controlled by none other than Warren Buffett. Market cap $429.4 billion US dollars, PE ratio of 18.8, no dividend yield.
Yeah, so everybody knows who Warren Buffett is because he's the world's most successful investor. Of course, there have been other industrialists like Bill Gates and others who've done, as well or slightly better, but a tremendous track record. You know the story, reads so much, buys these big chunky stakes in companies and has used the investment float, as Wayne implied, from Geico to lever up and to, put money behind some really very successful industrial
companies. Are you
companies.
one of the Buffett supporters?
Yes. I mean, you have to be. I'm not a fanatic fan. I certainly don't go to Omaha to go and see Warren.
You go and sit in this huge auditorium with 40,000 people and hopefully get a glimpse of him on the stage.
Lots of people do, because quite clearly he has a very big and very dedicated following. But when you look at what he's done over 50 odd years, he's more than given you double the return of the index. So he has certainly proven himself time and time again that he is very successful. Look, the company has changed in the first 30 years. They just bought and sold shares. They were investment managers. Then starting with Geico, but about 20 years ago now, they start buying effectively either 100% or controlling stakes in big undervalued companies. And a lot of them, when you read them, are not very, sexy companies, reinsurance, railroads, now just recently airlines. But, as Warren Buffett himself says, once every 10 years, the economy hits the skids. And then in his own words it rains gold.
And that's when his philosophy is that you should be buying when everyone else is running away.
He says he doesn't go out there with teaspoons to catch the rain, he goes out there with buckets.
I like that. Paul?
Well, in the 2008-2009 financial crisis, he put money into a bunch of banks, including Goldman Sachs, Bank of America. He's also got his 10% stake in Wells Fargo. But they now, with Bank of America recovering, converted their warrants into ordinary shares and made an absolute killing. So exactly that. He was the guy with a big checkbook, without any promises, without any cash flow shortage, that was able to go in and do those deals at that time. There's the share chart.
Can we look at the share chart? And the question is, do you buy in now for your retirement? Depending what age you are, of course.
Look, they've got real heft in terms of those insurance assets. They also own things, like Wayne said, like precision cast parts, which makes aircraft turbine engine blades, big chunks in listed entities like Coca-Cola, IBM, or they've reduced that a little bit. They started accumulating stock position in Apple recently. I don't know. The only real issue I want to just bounce back to Wayne is, what about management succession?
Yes. Because you've got Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett.
The two are unique. To be honest, you can't replace them. I really don't think you can. The portfolio itself will have tremendous momentum. So it can go for another 10 or 15 years, but can it maintain the same growth rate after that? You just don't know. Quite frankly. But no, the next 5 or 10 years, the portfolio itself, in other words, the investment decisions that they made,
will reap rewards down the line.
Will roll for many, many years. But after that, you worry.
And I guess that's because Ajit Jain is a clever guy, Todd Coombs a clever guy, but are they the same sort of intellect of those guys at the helm now? And do they see the opportunities to buy assets now, as Wayne says, will be much more valuable in the future? I don't know.
Can we call it? Are you going? You're going to buy it now? You're going to call hot? Paul, are you hot or not?
Look, I'm hot on the US economy on investment valuation, so I'm going to go hot anyway. Although in the past I've been a bit ambivalent because of the management shift and the fact that these chaps aren't getting any younger. But I'll go hot all the same. Hot all the same.